I'm going to continue live. I just got cut off. I don't know why I got cut off, but let the powers be that be. Hope you guys find me. Hope you can catch up to me. That stream is probably still going. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and continue for when you do find me. What I see going on is, let's see if anybody's finding me. No one's finding me yet. Oh, I'm so sorry it got cut off. I am so sorry. Hopefully you guys have alerts. Please like and subscribe if you like my videos, and hit the bell icon so you guys can be alerted when I'm live, especially at times like this when I get cut off, so you know I'm doing another live. I'm sorry guys, I don't know why I got cut off. What I'm seeing in this Karmic X spread is they want to confide to you all these different things because they see you as a very dear friend, a very dear lover, and also very spiritual. Somebody that can relate to some of these thoughts that are kind of scary that they're kind of going through. But the separation is needed right now because there's divine guidance being given to the both of you. And it's healing your mind, healing your hearts, and it's healing this relationship. And Archangel Raphael is mixing together your relationship back and forth. And he is just healing your guys' love and that broken heart. He's assisting. Okay? So there's more than one party assisting this broken heart. It's going to be you, your lover, and the divine. They are all assisting in healing this. You're not on your own. You don't have to do all this work on your own. When you see the wheel twice, you know that it's divine timing, especially with the Sun card. All these things are happening for a reason and at the right time. So you guys are going to definitely have a union. Things are flipping around in your favor. It's not flipping around not in your favor. It's things that are flipping around in the favor of the reuniting. Okay, I just want to be clear. So everything is changing around for the reuniting of these fated partners. Okay, they are going to come back together. And I'll get to more of the X spread. Let's see. This is the X. I don't like to shuffle with reversals. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another overview. I've already shuffled this deck earlier. It's Life Renewed, which is the Judgment card. The past is being called to the forefront again. These are past lovers. There's a seed that needs to be planted. It's a new foundation. It's a new tree. There's new life in this relationship. There's brand new life, okay? There's something being given to you as a gift from the divine. And they're bringing back what was once over and making it new again. King of Cups. The masculine in this relationship, the male partner, is definitely remembering the love he had. He's also remembering the love that he wants to remember with you. There's some past coming up with obviously the Judgment card, but he's looking at the past differently, and he's kind of seeing the light. He's looking up to the light, and I feel like he's kind of seeing the truth behind the whole thing. He's realizing there's a divine purpose for the separation, the same way there's a divine purpose for your meeting. Surprise, surprise, we have the Sun card again. All right, this is definitely working together for a brighter, better future. Both of you are being enlightened in this card. There's mutual love being given. There's an older partner and a younger partner, but you are twin flames with the Sun card. This ex-couple is definitely going to be reunited with the Sun. Whatever plans that you guys had at one time, it is coming to fruition now. It is coming forward, and Spirit is blessing you guys with the rejuvenation, the renewal, the transformation of a very big love. Then we have Fortune Fairy. We have the wheel again. This is the third time we have the wheel. Okay? If you're just finding me now on this stream, I had another stream that got cut off. Yes, it was long, but I do ask you to go back to it. You might want to fast forward 10 minutes from my intro to get to the reading, but yeah, it's worth it. This is a continuation. Anyways, we have the wheel. Things are changing. Luck's on your side. She's making a wish with that dandelion, which is very lucky. This is going to be your wish come true. The wheel that is turning in regards to this ex relationship is in your favor. We have 10 of Swords. And I hate this card. Look how scary she looks. This is a lot of evil, a lot of stress, anxiety, anger, hate, malice. 10 of Swords, and then we have 10 of Wands. Big surprise. Look how beautiful he is. A beautiful boy. Some of you guys have children involved with this ex-partner. Yeah, there's definitely children involved in this ex-relationship, whether they're from you guys together or they have children, or you each have children in another relationship. But moving on from that, I will say, like the phoenix rising, he's coming to terms with what happened. This masculine, this King of Cups, he's coming to terms with the truth, with reality, with the connection, with the divine intervention. He's realizing, yeah, I had to go through all this pain so I can come out of the ashes risen. Okay, Page of Pentacles is next. This is the foundation. You guys are taking root. You're taking the very roots of this relationship. It's funny because this is the top and this is the bottom. This is the foundation. This is the fruit. Somebody is planting their seeds and it's taking root. She's actually taking root into the ground here. She's not going to budge. She's not distracted and she's not going to budge from her spot. She's very comfortable where she's at. This acorn is going to take root. It's not going to be let go of. This relationship, now that it's taking a turn for the better, is going to be someone you're going to be with till old age. 6 of Pentacles. You're going to find balance and peace with this person, and you're going to have a lot of fruit. You're going to have much to gain and much to give. This relationship is going to be very abundant. It's going to take some time, but it's for the lovers. It's going back to the 6. The choices you guys make together are going to bring abundance in your life. I see a big house. I see a nice car. I see a family. Okay, I see lots of financial abundance and success. I see children that are living a happy life in the sun, a happy, peaceful life with people that love each other. Then I have 6 of Pentacles at the next card. I'm sorry, this is 7, my bad. 7 of Pentacles. And look, she's pregnant in this deck. This relationship is ready to be birthed. It's still got some time. She's not extremely pregnant, but she's about 6 months, maybe 7 months. She's feeling the excitement of a new relationship. She's feeling the excitement of this baby. She wants to hold it, kiss it, see it, love it. You know, when you're pregnant, you can't wait for that baby to be born. You're getting the room ready, okay? You're nesting. That's what the 7 of Pentacles is all about. Planting seeds, nesting, awaiting for this big, big love. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Queen of Cups. I love you. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Yay! Oh my gosh. We have, look at that perfect pair. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Same read, 9 card spread. She's on the bottom of the deck. By the way, that's 10 cards. 10 represents brand new beginnings. Just thought I'd throw that little tidbit out there. Besides the fact that they're a perfect couple, I just want to get to the nitty-gritty here. I love it. Okay, I'm going to stop freaking out. What I'm seeing also here is that the time is coming for this relationship to be everlasting. When you have a child, you don't just say, well, I'm going to have this child for a few years and then I'll be done. When you have a child, it's eternal. You're going to love this child in this lifetime for the rest of your life. and you're going to love them in the next life and the next life. That's why a lot of souls that come down to this earth, some people don't want to have children because it's a karmic tie. They're tied to their children karmically. There's things that they have to learn and go through with children. It's other souls that you're involving. I also feel like this particular couple that I am doing the reading for here, whoever's resonating with this, I do feel like your soul family, that your children and you too are bound in some way. I feel like in 5D, in another lifetime, in another realm, you were all different souls and you were reincarnated back to enjoy a new life together, to learn something together as a unit, as a team. I see a lot of children. My gosh. I see a lot of children. I see at least 5 or 6 children involved. Maybe it's just 5 or 6 soul members, and possibly one on the way. It's like there's already 5 children. There might be a 6th child. Does it have to be 5 children between you two? No, it could be somebody's children and then their children, and you add them together, and then you might have one in the future. Whatever, however that dynamic works for you. It could also mean you had 6 lifetimes. And seeing the 6 children brings me to the thought of the 6 of Cups. This is your past life partner. The 6 of Cups, the 6 children. 6 cups of happiness. I do want to say one thing. At the center of the reading, there's the 10 of Swords. Between the dynamic of this couple, there's been a lot of fighting, a lot of pain. I'm talking betrayal, backstabbed, third-party drama, which you'll catch in the previous reading. There's been a lot of hurt. But with the Fortune Fairy and Life Renewed and the Sun and the 7 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, everything is taking root and growing. Everything happened for a reason. It was divine timing. The fighting's coming to an end. You're going to arise from the ashes. You are ending the old cycle. You're starting a new one, but you're ending the old cycle. There's a big, big love between the two of you. Look how they look at each other. Wait, let me hold that up. He looks very dreamy. He never really knows what he wants, but he knows he wants something bigger than what he has. She knows what she wants. She's offering her cup. She's saying, I'm holding the cup. See, he's not even holding it. Now, if you can picture this picture, how if that cup is right here in her hands and you don't see her in his view, but she's over here handing him the cup, look how that looks. He's looking away. She's looking at him. How I see that. He's thinking about the past. She's looking at him in the present. So the masculine in this particular X spread is really worried about the past. And she doesn't care. She just wants to focus right now and for the future. And I'm going to read to you both of those so you know what they mean in this beautiful deck. I love this deck because it has a beautiful sayings with it. So I'm going to read to you a few, whatever floats my boat. I'm going to read the Wheel of Fortune first. The sun is bright. It's so bright. Her mind is free of cares. Her day is a blank slate. She wonders what it will bring. It is so warm and still even the birds are quiet. Every creature is resting, not doing anything, waiting until the air cools, or until something happens. The sense of waiting is not the same as waiting for a storm. She peers into the extensive sky and sees nothing foreboding. All is well, she knows as she skips her way across the meadow. On such a day like this, adventure is for sure. A young fairy can get into a warm, drowsy feeling here. Finding a small pond formed around her as a spring, she sits, dipping her delicate toes into the cool water and dropping the collection of dandelions she gathered in her skirt onto the ground. Feeling surprisingly industrious and dreamy, she begins to fashion a crown out of all the little flowers from the sunlight. After placing it on her head, she leans over the pond and admires her reflection in the quiet water. Quiet, pleased with the effect, she rolls over to lounge. Right in front of her is a dandelion gone to seed, all puffy and fluffy and white. She knows, as all fairy children do, that if she can release all the seeds in one breath, her wish will come true. Her eyes shine with anticipation, for she has a wish. She plucks the stalk, brings the ball of fluff towards her face, inhales deeply, and begins to blow. Almost everyone is familiar with the Wheel of Fortune card, with its beguiling possibilities and built-in comfort in its message, that whatever is down must eventually come up, right? And controversially, it's warning that whatever goes up must come down. No matter how bad things get, there are eventually bounds to improve. But you don't have an ordinary human-made Wheel of Fortune here. You have had the good luck to find the Fortune Fairy, a happy omen radiating sunshine. She has managed to blow all the seeds off her dandelion and made a wish. You bet she has. And when you get this card, it is the gift of luck. For the fairies are smiling on you. Things will soon still be looking up. And if they are already good, just hold on and enjoy the ride, because things are about to get better. So I like that for that card. So things are going to get better. So even though the Ten of Swords is here at the middle, this is the past. Remember, 10 represents the endings and new beginnings. It's a new start. And remember, we have 10 cards. There is a new start. So these 10s are just gone, okay? You're not carrying a heavy, heavy burden. I'm going to read, let's see, the King of Cups. At first glance, he seems so young and so fresh, from his soft blonde curls to his full lips, expressive hands. He is the very picture of a romantic hero. But when you take a closer look into his eyes, you see something more. You see pain. You see some regrets, an infinite understanding. At times, those eyes lose focus, and you are certain he is seeing something you can't. He's assessing a world you can only dream of. Then he turns, taking in the gathering of all the people from the past and people before him. In his eyes, you see reflected all the desires and fears of his people. How can a man who is so sensitive, so aware, not crumble under the weight of all those hearts? Sometimes it's too much to bear. Stooped shoulders make sense. He is carrying such responsibility. After one last sweeping glance, he is now making contact with each soul in the room. He straightens and throws his shoulders back. A smile gently graces his lips, and his eyes fill with hope. He transforms his own pain, his own love, his own longing into a courageous soul that will do whatever it takes for the greatest good. The King of Cups is a person who has experienced the very best and the very hardest life has to offer. These experiences rest in his heart, shaped for connection and creativity. He has the soul of an artist and the duties of a king. The conflict created within him is a strong sense of purpose. Life is hard, and our purpose is to get through it with as much grace and dignity as possible. Further, we must extend our hands and our hearts to others, supporting and guiding them whenever possible. He creates a family by blood. No, he creates a family by blood or by choice to protect, aid, nurture, and love. Those who connect with him will never feel alone. So he's very loyal, very dedicated. I do feel he is a father in this X reading. He has a lot of weight on his shoulders. He's been through a lot of pain. He's working his way through that. It's in the same spot the Three of Swords were in my earlier reading. So he is healing. He is going through that. Where death used to sit is the Page of Pentacles. So this is the foundation that's being reformed. I'm going to read Ten of Swords. I feel called to read that one. I've never gotten this card, and it looks a little freaky, but I'm brave enough to read it. She looks pretty scary. Clouds, red, gray, and black, fight the sky. Thunder shakes the earth. Lightning slashes the sky. Smoke sithers through the branches around the standing stones, and the air looks and sounds and feels and smells and tastes like the end of the world. Animals, birds, and fae rush about, confused, searching for the cause, wondering how to set things right. But things have gone too far. There will be no setting things right tonight. No, tonight it ends, here, now. The jumble, sounds, and shapes ceases. The world is suspended in time, and a hush falls over the earth. Expectation and anticipation eat up the quiet and leave something more frightening, more dreadful in their path. Just as the tension is about to split, reality like a rent veil. A scream silences the silence. A scream slices the silence and brings the rampaging chaos of life again. From nowhere, everywhere, her face is there, right there. Nothing exists but her scream. Her eyes, her will, the great goddess Morrigan, Morrigan, the giver of war and death, bearing her gifts, glittering madness. A sharp, blood-tipped blade makes her pronouncement. This is over. And with one slash of her sword, it is silence. The divinatory meaning in this card is life can get hard. Situations can get so bad that you wonder if you can take one more catastrophe, or even one more minor accident. As frightening as the Morrigan might be, and as harsh as her gifts might seem, blessed relief follows her wake. This card is the accumulation and completion. It promises an end to any and all suffering. And if the end doesn't come on its own, the advice is for you to channel the Morrigan. This will be over you when you decide it's over. This will be over when you decide it's over. Ending something may not be a pretty role, but in many ways it is one of the kindest. So I do feel, since it's in the middle of the reading, this already happened in the past. Recently or a long time ago. The ending of this relationship, which is very loving, it was painful, it was harsh, but it had to end because, if you remember my last reading before you jumped onto this reading, there was 2 Three of Swords. There was a lot of pain, okay? There was the third party person, a lot of betrayal. It had to end. And if it ended more than once, it's because the purging needs to still happen. Somebody, which I feel was the masculine at one point, kind of rejected healing for a little while. But he's open to it now. This current breakup, the last one that just happened, is what is bringing about the healing. It is what's bringing about the Sun card, the Judgment card, the Fortune card. This recent breakup is what's bringing forth growth. It needed to be handled. I feel for some people there could have been 3 breakups with this person. I will read the Queen of Cups now and get her take, which is the feminine take on this situation. The 10th card. Entering the chamber, dark yet luminous, you are greeted by an exquisite, most beautiful music, softly filling the empty space as if it were coming from the very air itself. The notes have strangely tangible quality, and they feel as if they are forming tendrils around your limbs. They embrace you with this peace. Relaxed, you breathe deeply. Your heart beats. You feel the music entering your blood, infusing your body, pushing through your skin as if it's joining the tendrils. You are completely saturated with feelings. Feelings engross every ounce of your body. She turns, the woman holding the court in this fey place. She is soft and inviting, like the deep blue velvet of her gown, like an ocean you would happily drown in. You want to connect with her. You want to sing, paint, write, create something, anything, to express the emotions within. You begin to feel the slightest panic. The experience is so intense, she offers you a beautiful cup of you do not know what, but you know that if you drink from it, you will be changed forever. The experience is so intense that she offers you a beautiful cup. You know that if you drink from it, nothing will ever be the same again. You look into her strange eyes and wonder if you have the courage. The Queen of Cups has vast experience in the realms of creativity and connections. She is not afraid of emotions and seeks intimacy in them. She finds the heart of life and expresses them through beauty and creativity. She also understands the unseen world of the souls of others. She takes all the shapes and isn't an always peaceful and easy thing. The very circle of life, including death and pain, has an exquisiteness that she values. Connected with her, you will have the feeling and the willingness to take the necessary risks, to look into her chalice, gaze into the liquid, and scry your own soul, which is search your own soul. True intimacy is not for cowards. And guys, I will be right back. I have to go grab something. Okay, I'm doing my reading. Just go ahead and bring it down anyways. Just wait for a minute. I'm almost done. Get her ready. Okay, guys. So I can already tell from the reading that there had to be an ending for a new beginning, which is pretty obvious. You guys already know that. But the good news here is that if you are looking into an ex relationship, there is a union coming. It is a very foundational, good, strong. This is the foundation right here. So it's very strong. It's in the making. It's in the coming. It's not here yet. You're not going to see it yet, but you will. It's going to be fruitful, long-lasting. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be forever. So yes, for those of you that are wanting to reconnect with an ex, remember it's your choice. You can. If you do not want to connect with an ex, you don't have to take this journey. You may be so hurt from an ex that you just don't want to look back. You just want to end it. But remember, with every pain, there's healing. For every hurt, there's growth. There's a brand new beginning. Okay? You have a choice to take this ex relationship and toss it. You also have a choice to realize that you are fated to be together, and sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes it's very painful. But like a phoenix rising, you will have rebirth and regrowth together. You can make something beautiful out of something that was once burned and destroyed. The earth actually becomes more fertile and more fruitful and more beautiful after a burning. The earth is just more healthy. That's why a lot of volcanic farms are so successful. The earth has been renewed. Go figure, life renewed. There has to be fire and scorch for things to be renewed. There has to be the pain and death and fire. Ten of Wands, for something to come out beautiful, fruitful, growing, long-lasting, healthy. And, you know, keep this in mind. No matter what relationship you're in, whether it's this fated relationship, which is a soulmate tie, clearly they're a perfect couple. They're soulmates, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. We're very fortunate to have these come out in the same reading. We're very fortunate, and it's very divine that this couple came out in the same reading. Okay? But keep in mind that any relationship you enter, whether it's going to be a soulmate, someone that's not forever, a karmic person, it doesn't even matter the titles. Whoever you pick, you're going to have battles. You're going to have a struggle. You're not going to walk into a relationship and you're not going to walk in with a perfect foundation and exit your life with a perfect foundation. I don't even know if I've ever heard that happen. So don't think that walking away from a hard relationship is always the best course. Don't think that walking away from a relationship is going to guarantee you're going to go meet Mr. or Mrs. Perfect and it's going to start out wonderful and end wonderful. Don't go into that blindly. You may very well end up in the same position with somebody else. But then you're going to have to start all over, right? You're going to have to go through the death and rebirth and drama and finding yourself and growing and coming out again. Think of it this way. If you're involved with an ex and you are in some kind of contact, or will be soon, I love you too, that, okay, baby, I'll get you milk, that it's going to be prosperous because you've already put in all the work. You've already put in years, dedication, hardships, lessons. There's so much put into this. It's not always wise to just toss it. It may be hard, but it's not always wise to toss it. So that's what I see going on for the X spread. Oh, look at that bottom of the deck here, Twin Flames. Two of Pentacles. Just throwing that out there for whoever's watching. I'm going to do a last message before I dip off. Let's see. I'll do Whispers of Love. And a Guardian Angel spread. It's been one very long reading, guys, especially if you watched the other reading. It's been quite the reading. Okay. Spirit, welcome to this reading. Bless my hands, bless my mind. Give me truth. Let me reveal truth. What lasting message do you have for the people watching this message? What lasting message do you have for the people watching this message? Needing this message. We have speak the language of love. Have faith. And lastly, miracles and blessings. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. Remember, what you speak about, you bring about. What you feel is real. It's the only real thing. Speak the language of love, okay? Then you will only have love. Okay, I'm almost done. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Okay, go get me the bottle. Have faith and trust. Trust your faith in this situation. It's going to have resolve. You may not see it, but look at all these butterflies. Everything is transforming. Everything is changing. So have faith in God, have faith in the change, have faith that Spirit knows your greatest good. And whatever that greatest good is His will, and you can trust that. Okay, what do you want? You want this? Okay. Miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift. Even the downfalls, the sadness, the hardships, that's all a gift. Everything has a gift. Every hardship, every pitfall, every little blessing, every gathering, every moment, it's all full of gifts. And I'll read one last message here from the angel, guardian angel cards. Okay, got one. So my guardian angel cards. And it is courage. We've really been working on that solar plexus chakra today, haven't we? Courage. Dare to be different. Dare to make mistakes. Create. For it is in creation that you exist. This world is a world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart. You are one with the Creator and all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. I love it. So be true to yourself, guys. This relationship is full of love, full of blessings, full of hardships, but more importantly, it's divine. It's fated. It's full of growth. You will be together again, whether in this life or the next. Accept that. Know that whatever journey you have, you're meant to be on this journey for a reason. Learn and grow. Be open to always expressing yourself with love. Always act in love, and you will be right. You will always be on the right path. And I think that would be it, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you catch my previous reading. I'm sorry it got cut off. I'll continue another reading later. It seems that I have missed the karmic spread, which I'll get to later at a different video. But I feel both of these videos were sufficiently long, and I do have some personals to get to, and I will get to you guys again later. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And my information for private readings is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bless you. Lots of love and light, and have a wonderful day.